Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Thursday edition of Live at 5. I'm Sarah Minks. Epicenter will not be returning to the Rock. That was the news Richmond County received Wednesday night. The announcement was made on the music festival's Facebook page that the event will be held in Concord. Richmond County Board of Commissioners Chairman Kenneth Robinette said he's very disappointed, stating that they did everything they could to keep the event here. The inaugural Epicenter Festival was held at Rockingham Dragway this past May, bringing tens of thousands of hard rock and heavy metal fans to Richmond County. Earlier this year, County Manager Brian Land credited Epicenter for a considerable spike in sales taxes. Robinette said he believes there were several reasons for the decision to move. He feels there were some negotiations with Rockingham Speedway and an entertainment complex that couldn't be finalized. Robinette also blames negative coverage from multimedia outlets, including the Daily Journal, regarding the traffic and other issues. When the event was first announced last year, a press release noted that there was a 10-year agreement. Dragway owner Steve Earwood said Wednesday that a clause stipulated that promoters had until September 1st to make a decision to stay or leave. Earwood said when DWP asked for an extension until October 1st, he was hopeful, but when that deadline came and went, he had a sense that they weren't coming back. While Earwood has two events lined up for May, where the Dragway's income will be comparable to Epicenter, he said it won't have as big of an impact on the community. However, there is still a ray of hope, according to Earwood. He said there's a clause in the contract that allows promoters to sit out for a year and come back the next. Although the Epicenter Festival will not be returning to Richmond County in 2020, a local festival will make its 10th year appearance this Saturday. Mayor Kenneth Broadway is hoping this year's Norman Fest will be the biggest in the 10-year run. With two live bands, helicopter rides, and dinosaurs among the attractions, Broadway said Wednesday that he's heard from several people from other areas of the state who say they plan to make their way to Richmond County's northernmost town. The festival begins at 10 a.m. with the Randy Clay Band taking the Norman stage at noon. Beach music legends Jim Quick and Coastal Line will head Norman Fest from 3 to 6 p.m. Broadway said the NC Zoo will be returning as part of the attractions for the younger festival goers. In the past, the zoo has brought live animals, including an owl and a snake, so kids can get up close and personal with the wildlife. New to the festival this year is the Dakota and Friends Traveling Dinosaur exhibit. Charlotte Helicopters will also be returning to take folks on a 5-minute flight around the area, plus much more will be going on. The event is free and open to the public. Russell Parker, a Richmond County native and the executive producer of Live at 5, will release his debut fantasy novel this upcoming winter. Set to release on February 29, 2020, Parker's ready to leap into the world of writing. A World Without War, Unwanted, is the first of a 4-book series Parker plans to release. The story is set in an alternative universe where the world has been at peace for several hundred years thanks to magic. In Parker's universe, there have been no wars since the Crusades, and technological advances for ways to combat overpopulation as well as food and land shortage instead of things like weapons. The story is about teenager Rebecca Warren and her sister being forced to flee from England when their tyrant king demands their arrest. Leaving things behind, they end up in America at Capitol Street Academy, a fictional, prestigious private school in Washington, D.C., where they're not wanted by the students and teachers. But that's the least of Rebecca's problems, because attending school, someone is attempting to kidnap the Warren sisters, and Rebecca and her friends will attempt to find out who it is and how to stop them before their kidnapper gets the upper hand. Pre-order for A World Without War, Unwanted, are available on Amazon for digital copies, while paperback is expected to go up in late December to early January. The book will be released on Leap Day. When we return, we've got Richmond Community College joining us at the desk to talk about their upcoming Cybersecurity Summit. It's coming up right at the break, so stay tuned.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
At Richmond Community College, we can prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. We are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 7 curricular programs entirely online, including our university transfer degree. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College, local college, big impact.
Welcome back to Live at 5. Today we are joined with 2 professors from the community college. They're here to talk about the Cybersecurity Summit. Can you please introduce yourselves?
Sure. I'm Brian Goodman. I'm a new cybersecurity instructor at Richmond Community College, and have an exciting first fall semester, and looking forward to the coming spring.
And I'm Lance Barber. I'm the program coordinator for the information technology program and also a professor.
Okay. So today, can you tell us about the Cybersecurity Summit that starts on October 15th?
Yeah, so October 15th, 2 to 5 p.m. at the Cole Auditorium on the main campus of Richmond Community College. The goal is basically to educate the community on security concerns. So anybody who uses any kind of device, it's targeted primarily to businesses, local area businesses, but anybody can come out and participate, learn things, ask questions, that sort of thing.
Okay. And is there a cost to participate?
No, it's totally free. You can register, you can pre-register online for free. You can also register at the door. We'd prefer that you do it in advance online, though.
Online, okay.
Yes.
And who should attend the Cyber Summit and why?
Well, Lance had mentioned it's free for anyone to come out. Of course, small businesses are the target audience, but I'd recommend anyone that has an interest to come on out and check it out. Cybersecurity is something that everyone, it affects everyone in one way or another. It's in many facets of our life.
Okay. And what are the most common cyber issues?
Right now, what we're seeing in the market is some of the most common cyber threats are through email. A lot of it is malware, and phishing attacks take place mostly through email, and they try to either compromise your local computer or social engineer you where you're tricked to either wire money to a location, or you're tricked to click on a link somewhere through an email exchange.
Okay, and the cybersecurity is one of the 4 information technology degrees that can be earned at Richmond Community College. What are some of the skills students will learn while earning this degree?
Well, of course, you have your traditional hard skills. You have your IT networking, where you understand that you learn more about computer networks, how these computers interact with each other. Then you also learn soft skills, like different ways to think. You have to look at technology, and you have to view it in ways, how can this technology be utilized in ways it wasn't initially intended to be used, either for a nefarious purpose, in order to better secure and better provide an environment, in order to better secure the equipment for your business.
Okay. And if someone would like more information about the Cybersecurity Summit or the Information Technology Program at Richmond Community College, how do they learn more?
Well, I'd be the best person to contact. I'm the head of the program, so I know everything about all of our information technology related concentrations, not just cybersecurity. So if anybody has any questions, I'd be happy to give them the details. I believe my contact information is going to be on the screen. You can also go to the college website, and we have a directory. You can look me up, Lance Barber.
Just want to say thank you, the professors and instructors, for joining us today at Live at 5. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up right at the break, so stay tuned.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Your Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by RO Yellow, Richmond County's new business online directory. And Thursday night is looking pretty cool. 69 degrees here at 7 o'clock. 9 o'clock, 61. Clear skies out and about. So pretty cool, if you will. It's definitely dropping down quite a bit as we get later into the evening. And of course, we're expecting some really low temperatures in the morning. Speaking of tomorrow, we're going to take a look at that with 50s in the forecast. Fayetteville, high of 80, low of 58. Lumberton, high of 81, low of 57. Rayford, high of 80, low of 56. And up in Southern Pines, will be a high of 80 and a low of 57. Laurinburg's going to be a high of 81, low of 57. Bennettsville, same thing. Rockingham and Hamlet, high of 81, low of 55. LRB, just a 1 degree cooler, high of 80, low of 55. And then Waysboro, high of 81, low of 58. And partly cloudy skies pretty much across the entire Sand Hills region. And taking a look at 7-day forecast, Friday's going to be a high of 81, low of 55. Saturday's going to be partly cloudy skies with a high of 86, low of 63. Sunday, we are expecting some rain chances in the forecast, 40% throughout the day and the evening, with high of 78 and a low of 64. Monday, 30% chance throughout the entire day with a high of 78, low of 62. And then Tuesday, a little bit of a break from the rain, high of 76, low of 62, partly cloudy skies. And then Wednesday, just a little bit more higher chances on that day, 40% in the day, 50% in the evening, high of 79, low of 51. And then Thursday, we're going to get into the lows of 48 for Thursday evening, or excuse me, that'd be actually more in the morning time for that to pop up, but 69 for the high on that day as well, in partly cloudy skies. But we are expecting a little bit of rain to pop up before then, so definitely be on the lookout for any of the change in the weather with precipitation potentially falling. And that's going to do it for your Live 5 weather report. When we return, we've got your R Sports update. It's on the way right after this.
Circulars and coupons are now available at richmondobserver.com. Check out our Circulars tab to find deals and discounts from your favorite local retail, department, and grocery stores. Be sure to check back every week for the latest on clothes, food, and other items. And the best part is, they're free.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
The Richmond Raider volleyball team didn't have to put their brooms away for too long as the Lady Raiders swept their competition for the second time as many nights. Richmond traveled to Uwharrie Charter Academy and blanked the Lady Eagles 3-0. Back for her second match since returning from maternity leave, head coach Ashley Larson saw her Lady Raiders close out a perfect non-conference schedule. Richmond went 8-0 against non-conference teams this fall, although Uwharrie Charter proved to be a tough opponent to close things out. Richmond will turn to SAC play tonight at Lumberton. First serve is set for 6 p.m. against the Lady Pirates. 80 minutes of regulation soccer plus 10 minutes of overtime wasn't enough for the Richmond and Jack Britt soccer teams on Wednesday. The pair of SEC foes would play 90 minutes of scoreless soccer before seeing the Raiders complete the regular season sweep of the Buccaneers in penalty kicks. Head coach Chris Larson's Raiders would go a perfect 5-for-5 in shootout round and capitalize on a Jack Britt error to earn the win. Larson set 2 lefties and 3 righties to the line to help edge the Fayetteville team. Richmond will take the rest of the week off before 2 SAC matches next week against conference leader Hope County and Lumberton. The Raiders will host the Bucks on Monday at 7 p.m. A breakout junior season last fall of the Gridiron League to 5 Division I football scholarship offers for Richmond's DeMarcus Harrington. And on Monday evening, the quarterback became the first Raider Student Athlete of the Year to verbally commit to further his educational and football playing career. Harrington took to Twitter and posted a photo that said, "Welcome to the Creek," with written in the post that he has committed to Campbell University. After much consideration with his family and guidance from the Raiders coaching staff, Harrington ultimately decided that becoming a Fighting Campbell was the best fit for him. An aspect of the school Harrington liked was its family atmosphere and the fact that it's a short hour and 45-minute drive from home. He also plans to major in journalism and noted the school's journalism department fit his liking. And that's going to do it for another edition of Live at 5. Be sure to stay up to date on all the latest in Richmond County by going to richmondobserver.com or by downloading the free app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Sarah Minks. Thanks for watching and good night, Richmond County.